Good afternoon, judges. Good afternoon, Charleston. I'm happy to be here. I'm Pedro Romo. I just live up the street here in Charleston, Mount Pleasant. I'm a father of 4 boys. I'm a 3-time founder. All companies based out of Mount Pleasant doing business international. I'm here to tell you that you don't solve billion-dollar problems alone. You need a great team to do this. And that's why my co-founders and I built PGR. We're a global B2B SaaS platform to unlock efficiency at scale, using deep tech technologies that are now just being available to do this efficiently. Industrial inefficiency is a multi-billion-dollar problem. You see, when you're able to take the number of hours that it takes to build an airplane from 100,000 hours to 10,000 hours, you save tons of money, as it turns out. Airplanes are part of my story. I spent many years at Boeing chasing this, with backgrounds in engineering, business, and leadership, working on digital transformation, smart factories, and continuous improvement. The solutions applied today for factories is you make incremental improvements. You improve one thing, you do another, and to get from that 100,000-hour airplane to a 10,000-hour airplane takes a long time. In today's rates, that translates to $1.6 billion just for a program like the 787. You do that for 10 years, that's $16 billion. So companies like this want a solution that they can implement, integrates into their stack, and unlocks this kind of efficiency at scale. Our solution uses the latest tech, AI, quantum, mobility optimization, graph analysis, to do this constantly. And I'm going to show you how it works. We know scale. After Boeing, Google recruited me to unlock this kind of efficiencies for their data centers, overseeing a portfolio of about $10 billion in their infrastructure. In this, I was able to apply this vision and optimization strategy to digitize, analyze, optimize how Google designs, constructs, engineers, and delivers their data centers. The results were we were able to deliver 10 times more data centers in half the time, and in the first year of doing this, we saved hundreds of millions of dollars. This technology is allowing us to do this at this scale. My co-founders, they're saying hello from Tokyo, by the way. It's 2:30 in the morning there. They know scale as well. Katsu is an industry expert in AI efficiency, quantum computing. Takashi and I have known each other 15 years, working projects at Boeing and Google. He's an industry efficiency expert with many years of experience at companies like Toyota and Dassault. We have the team, the record, the expertise in domain and technology to deliver this solution at scale. Let me show you how this works. In this demo, you're going to see real employees installing a piece of equipment inside an airplane. We're taking sensor data, factory data, work schedules, production schedules, ingesting all this information in real time, digitizing, coming up with alternate solutions that are more efficient, and making real-time recommendations on how to build this faster. One thing that's unique about PGR is we can actually control the machines and make them run efficiently. Man and machine more efficient. This is one job, one shift in part of a factory. When you scale this up, you can see where the millions and billions of dollars in efficiency and savings come in. We continuously, this is the continuous improvement piece, digitize, analyze, and optimize, and then repeat. This makes it sticky for our clients. This is a good business value for anybody that adopts this in manufacturing, aerospace, defense, and other verticals. Our beachhead is smart factories. We have insider advantage, having spent almost 90 years between the 3 founders on this, and taking 30 Fortune 500 companies that are focused on aerospace, automotive, and defense, looking at $600 million obtainable market, the upside is huge. You expand to this multi-use technology with aerospace, defense, military, and smart cities, and that's $135 billion obtainable market. Here's our traction to date and how we're doing. We're developing this MVP and are ready to scale. That's why we're here today. Companies are paying us to develop and make this product market fit. Companies like Boeing and Cummins are hiring us to come and help their factory and guide and advise what the future of smart factories, future of smart technology, and how to shorten that industrial efficiency learning curve to scale. The other logos you see here are partners in smart manufacturing, sustainable innovation, AI, quantum, and others. As of this morning, we'll add Chang Robotics to this list of collaborators, and I'll have some good news on that as well. Other verticals in our pipeline also include smart cities, infrastructures, and other governments to unlock this efficiency at scale. We know the competitive landscape, and we've spent many years there as well, and we know that we have an end-to-end holistic optimization. Our clients want speed, support, and technology quickly, and we have a competitive edge advantage. We see companies like Dassault and Siemens as partners that value-add functionality from our technology. So again, we're raising a $2 million seed fund to develop this platform, bring it to market to more companies. We want good mentors to help us do this. We have a first-mover advantage on AI and quantum smart factory optimization, and we're happy to take questions from the judges. Thank you.
So I spend a fair amount of time visiting our clients and on factory floors, and if there's one observation I've had, it's that if you've seen one factory or one assembly line, you've seen one assembly line. Is this a software platform or is it a service?
We have a software platform. Yeah, so the way that we've been able to bootstrap this company so far is companies are paying us for our services and consulting to develop this. And this is allowing us to develop this platform. Let's make sure we have good data capture, digitization, simulations, and others. The services come in and advising other companies to do this. There is moving lines and there's one assembly line for different things. However, we're looking at pharmaceutical manufacturing, logistics, smart warehousing, aerospace, automotive, defense, and they're all a little bit different in nuance. Some high margin, low volume. Some have low volume, high margin products. So this benefits all of them.
And you need to be, in order for this to be a software business though, and not a services business, like you got to have integration with all the tool manufacturers and otherwise. So how realistic is that over a period of 3-4 years? Like, do you have to be really vertically focused, or is there scalability here I'm not seeing?
Yeah, there's a question on scalability. We built this platform to be tech agnostic. And so whether you're a brand new smart factory or a new factory or an existing factory, we built this so you can bring in off-the-shelf components, build it into this platform, ingest the information, and be able to produce these recommendations in real time. Good question.
Can you land and expand here, or is it a big bang? You got to get you got to get a giant contract to get going.
Yeah, the client journey, the user journey for onboarding is proof of concept, something that we can do something small, and then it scales. So you can definitely scale this starting in one part of the factory, which is what our typical client engagement looks like. Let's do this over here, Pedro. Prove that you can do it, and then we'll expand on that. That's correct. So you add more cameras. Roto Pharmaceuticals, for example, we started with 1 camera, then 4, now it's 400. It's their whole campus. Proof of concept, it ran 75% faster.
With your 2 partners in Japan, how does that work?
Yeah, for 20 years, I've been in this space, managing, leading engineering and manufacturing teams globally. It's all I've known. I did this at Boeing for 13 years, Google for 5 years, and now in this company. So it's my default, I suppose. We make it work. We're a 24/7, 365 operation. Great question.
Pedro, how did you guys come up with a $25 million valuation cap?
That was going to be my question, too.
Not 25 million valuation cap. No, just 24 million in ARR. How do we get to that?
Oh, it just
with our pipeline.
It just says on your paperwork a $25 million valuation cap, safe note. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, okay. So how are you raising that then?
Yeah, we're looking at equivalents and comparables. What other smart factory companies are doing? How are they integrating within this ecosystem? Just this week, companies aligned with Lockheed Martin and others, and what their valuations are and what they're raising.
So do you have a valuation in mind of what you're raising?
Yeah, as we near $1 million in revenue, we're looking at how do we get that and now scale it to multiple platforms. And annual contract values are between $1.5 and $3 million.
Right.
So with this number of customers that we have in the pipeline, is how we come up with that number.
So your valuation.
Servicing.
So you're raising that evaluation at $24 million?
Everything's negotiable, depending on the terms, but the valuation is at 20 million, not 25. 2 million at 20 million. 2 million raise. And happy to announce that just before this event, I got a call from the CEO of Chain Robotics Fund with a soft commit for $500,000. Okay. So we're making progress on this.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Tell me about quantum. I haven't seen anybody advertising that they're using quantum computing yet.
Just
So
yeah,
tell me
good,
about
good
that.
question, good question. Just like AI and quantum, AI has been around for a long time. Machine learning models have been around for a long time. The number of useful qubits that you need to make this efficiency at scale is going to get there in a couple of years. So we're developing this in parallel. Where we're using quantum is we're using quantum algorithms using today's computers. Because we have partnerships with Fujitsu that has a supercomputer and quantum computer, we can do real-life assessment on how this works. So the quantum is what allows us to optimize the work of 1,000 employees. Otherwise, the computational requirements to do this for just 100 employees, you would crash a machine. I couldn't load the entire airplane or factory in one machine and do these optimizations. That's how we're using quantum.
Thank you.
Yeah, superposition. Thank you.